So in these qualifying sessions, people will go for, there will be 2 lap runs. So the first lap they'll do is a out lap, just to warm the tyres up, like Haydo's doing now, get used to the track, and try and get a good run out of the turn 11 for the first corner.
Going very quick on his outlet. Oh, he nicks the wall a little bit.
Probably the wall he wanted, but tonight, not sure about how will hit it, but some classes have been hitting mid to low 8s, possibly could have got a 7. He just has to be careful because he comes to the bus stop, because the sector 3 timing is just after the loop here, and if he's outside the track limits, it means his next lap will not be valid. He's stuck inside, that's good. So if he can get turn 10 and a good run out of the final corner, he can get a good banker in for the field of chase.
He has done well on his outlap so far.
He lines up to the final corner on the throttle, just nips the curb and to start his first volley up. They go to turn 1. Or just misses the apex, and he runs wide. He's off the track limits.
We'll make his lap dirty.
So, out of the people that do a clean lap, this means he will be further towards the back for the pole shuffle.
Didn't Haymaker say he wasn't regarding these dirty laps, say, as laps? So you can have a dirty lap and it will still count as a normal lap?
We'll have to see, because track limits is a big thing here at Watkins Glen as he cuts through the bus stop. We'll have to see how he comes out of turn 9, if he uses all the track, and he stays in. But it'll be interesting, we'll find that out through the pole shuffle, how if people's laps were deemed legal through Haymaker, and how they go through track limits as he comes around to complete his first lap.
Well, with Evan with most of the poles, do you reckon Evan and Vivid tied on 2 poles this season? Do you reckon Haydo might be able to change that?
Sure, it's a dirty lap. Yep, so Ricardo here with his Patron's Porsche. He'll be up next, but Haydo, not sure if he counted for the dirty laps counting or not. He's done a 108.428. As Ricardo now comes up to do his warm-up lap and hopefully set to beat it. But a 108.4 is a pretty good lap if it's deemed legal, and if it is deemed legal with all the track limits and everything, we can look to see a mid-7 even tonight during qualifying.
Interesting. Ricardo is a rookie to this as well as Haydo.
It's a good livery though, with the silver and the blue, the Yamaha and the Patronus. Good elements.
It does look good. It's plain and simple.
Have to see if it brings him any pace with the blue rims as he comes up to the bus stop. Onto the grass, even using the SVG tactic.
Oh, slide there.
Got to get the rear tyre temperature. Can really affect you if they're not warm enough. They're clean so far. He won't be looking to overdo the track limits here, so just keep it clean, so he doesn't have to worry about any of it going on to his second lap.
See how many people go off at the first corner and don't use the track limits like they're supposed to be there for.
Yeah, people.
As Ricardo,
there's definitely a gain as he comes out the final corner, sort of saying, sorry, and yeah, if they can gain through turn 1 and the bus stop, they can really gain a lot of time. So it just depends how they use it. Ricardo wide. Yep, and he's over the track limits as well. So it must be either these two have won dirty laps or they're both legal by Haymaker as he comes through the S's.
He did take it a lot cleaner than Haydo did.
Yeah,
staying
a couple of
there.
as well. as he comes up to the bus
Not
stop.
going
It'll be
too
interesting
far
to see
over.
what line he runs. Cuts across, gets a little
Bit of a
sideways.
slide there too.
Yep, clean exit. Now comes up to the loop. If you can get on the throttle as quick as possible, not run wide, because that can sort of cost you time if you just understeer off. He's made a clean exit as he comes through the final sector now. Ooh, on the grass.
Way on the grass there.
Break into the final corner, a little slide that will affect his exit. Comes across the line. He's done a 125 for his first lap. What will be his second lap? We're not sure. It didn't come up actually.
He is a rookie in the league, but he's not a slow one. He can change this. Everyone's sort of sitting pretty in a position at the moment where they are in the championship. But Legends of Prime is someone that can come in and change that very quickly. Same as the game.
The game, took his last one, as we've said multiple times last week in his poll. He could be a serious challenger tonight, but we also could have another rookie challenging. So we've got the Mobile Porsche, the blue, red, and white, pink and white it looks, coming out in the field. Cleanly through the bus stop. He'll just be looking to get a clean exit through the final sector to set him up for his lap. He's run wide. We'll have to see if that ever affects it, depending on the track limits. He's been trying so hard through this week. He's been a little slide into 10-10, but he's been trying all week to try and get a clean lap under the 108.5 sort of time. Have to see if he can do it in qualifying as he runs wide into the final corner.
Bump the wall a little bit there.
Starts his lap
that
now.
doesn't affect him too much.
Into turn 1.
Let's see if he runs wide at turn 1.
Little slide, but he's made it and run wide as well. So he's done a 113.
Everyone is taking that line.
It's the quickest way out of turn 1 for him. You get the quickest, keep up the speed and the momentum. As he comes now through end of sector 1 into sector 2 before the bus stop, going as fast as possible and leaving it as late as possible to brake. As late as possible to brake. Clean to the bus stop, no slide. As I say, that he gets
that looked very quick.
Clean. He's a little wide. He's missing the apex here at turn 9. Can he stay? Yep, staying inside the track limits. Into turn 10, the final sector. Can he pull it up straight? Little sideways. He's run wide. He's kept it on track though. And if he can get a clean run through turn 11, he can finish this lap off strong as he gets another sideways movement. As he comes over to finish his lap,
hit the wall that time.
He has done a 1 minute 8.0 10th in the standings with 628 points behind Snowman, but we'll have to see. He's definitely, with the Whizbang Racing, they have gone on point with their liveries so far this season, definitely. Running the panorama graphics as well.
Gotta love a bit of graphic design.
They've definitely used some good graphic designers to make their cars. As he comes through the S's, wasting no time going as fast as possible up to the bus stop, making sure his tyres are warm and sets his brake markers before he goes out for his fastest lap.
That was very, very clean, I have to admit.
Comes to start his lap now through turn 10, a little sideways movement but keeps it clean. Always run wide, so that would depend if he affects his next lap. Another sideways movement, this will mean he is later onto the throttle but comes into the main straight to start his lap. He's done a 113 for his out lap. That's not too bad. That was only around Legends of Prime time. Oh, onto the apex. He's using all
wide. Well wide.
Will always run wide through the S's. With the extra speed, it will mean more understeer, but he's made it through cleanly. So he's really used the track limits through turn 1 and cut the curb at turn 1 as well as he comes up to the bus stop now. Little sideways moment,
Big
keeps
slide.
under control. Keeps it clean now into the loop. Little another sideways moment to get a gear change.
Blame already does have a lot of experience, as I
Straight
did
on
say
the
before,
throttle,
in
hitting
any
2
car.
cones over. He comes into the final sector now. Clean into turn 10, into turn 11, he had a slide here, he has another one now. Keeps it wide, managed to get a good exit though. What time will he do? He does a 109 dead. So Vander will be the next one to set his lap.
See how much tyre pressure he gets up on his out lap. At the moment his fronts are at about 95. There's a number in the middle. And his rears are at 80.
He'll be
What do you
wanting
reckon
to
about that
get a
one?
good temperature in. Yeah, you know, 90s all round. Left, oh, runs wide. Yeah, look, front left's through the loop. He was going over 105 on the front, so you've got to save these tyres during the races. Through the gears now to start his lap. Full 100%. Changing gears into 5th, nearly reaching 250 as he does. Brakes into turn 1. He'll use the curb. Perfect, I would say. Runs wide to gain as much speed.
Well,
a good run.
Again, like Blame the Roadie did.
Through the S's. Keeps it clean. Just nabbing the curb. Kept it clean so far. It's looking quick.
I love the flow of the S's. How you flow up.
And by the time you keep thinking about the S's, you're straight into the bus stop as Vando comes in. Keeps it clean, no oversteer. Comes into the loop. Little oversteer on gear change down. We'll be looking to go on throttle as quick as possible. Keeps it clean, doesn't run wide. Into the final
Sounds like Vando's using a manual with clutch as well. You don't see many other people using that.
Hopefully it runs wide for turn 10 into turn 11. It'll be interesting if it affects his time. With because I know personally shifter can greatly affect your time as he does a 108.2. So he's rocking
This is
his
Aussie
new livery.
HSV's new livery. Oh, well, great minds think alike, I guess.
Yes, he's got the Monster and his 6-speed YouTube on his the windscreen. Channeled a bit
He's
of
running
white, red and black, a bit of Porsche colour vibes.
Aussie HSV is running the number 1 as he was championship winner from last season. He's a bit off the ball at the moment.
With these new rounds so far this season, he's still rocking, as you said, the number 1 being last year's champion. Hopefully he can use, if he's been practicing this week, to an advantage to go forward.
Goes cleanly through there. Hopefully we could start off his lap.
Yeah, to start off the lap he won't have to worry about track limits anymore, but anyway, it won't matter because no one has been following it, so he'll be looking as he gets wide through turn 10. He'll be looking for a wide run onto the main straight. Getting onto the grass sideways. Start his lap now. How will he use turn 1? Will he hit the apex or will he prefer to run wide and use all the track? Nips the apex. Runs wide like everyone else, nearly to the guardrail as he comes through the S's.
He's run wide, this will affect his run all the way up the hill. Just missing the apex of the zig as well.
You mess up the little part at the bottom and then that screws up the whole run up to the bus stop.
It'll affect your whole sector 2, which is mainly there, other than the final sector. Oh, as he cuts the bus stop very finely. It's through cleanly, no oversteer. Everyone's been he's running wide again in the sweeper. Everyone through this qualifying session has been having issues with changing gear down and getting a bit of oversteer. So we have to see if he has any of that this lap. He comes through now to complete his lap. A little sideways, he's hit the wall. That could affect his time. What will it be? We're not sure. Actually, it didn't come up. 108.63, okay. So he has been channeling his inner Red Bull vibes with his Ampole livery. Some would say it's better than the actual supercar livery, but we'll have to see on that.
We won't go there. Don't think that'll turn out
won't
well.
go into the supercars. So we'll stay with the Haymaker Cup as he comes through the S's now to his tyres. Keeping it flat, just on the grass. He's got JGRL Esports on the side after a few competitions last week, and he's just missed the wall. He's just slid off. He's on the grass. He's literally hit the wall.
No damage though, which is good.
Here at start is like to turn 10. How is the track when it's a little sideways moment? Runs it wide. How will he? Does he nip the grass? No, he doesn't. He's had a little moment under braking. Late gear change onto the curb to start his lap now.
It's the cleanest we've seen through that last bit there.
See how he uses it in turn 1 with the extra speed. If he's kept it clean, he's kept it clean. He hasn't used over the track limits like everyone else. So I have to see how this is his lap compared to everyone else, with everyone setting like a low 8. As he gets onto the grass, he had to go down a gear just to avoid the wall. This will affect his run all the way up to the bus stop where he cuts the speed. Oh, he's wide again. Just
big slide on that one.
As we run on board with him at the moment, as he's off and on the throttle to the sweeper, it's going pretty well. He's run really wide. Oh, this
I think he must have thought we were going on the other track.
He's added the boot to it, but he's kept it in. He's got to try his hardest to try and get the fastest lap he can, so he isn't low in the pole shuffle as he comes to the final corner. A little moment again. Keeps it clean on the curb. Here we go. He's done a 113.9.
110.
A 110, so that really did affect him.
Here we are.
If you have just joined us, we have had 8 runners so far for the quali shuffle. Many setting a low 08 with track limits not really mattering, but Mick Racing being the last ones through after a little mistake through the sweeper running wide, has set a 110, as we now have DMG just sliding up against the wall. Into the bus stop. That's the curb. Looking to keep it clean, just keeping the pace on it. Keep it clean, doesn't want to run wide, as he just gets on the dirt, gets him sideways.
Very quick outlap at the moment.
Very narrow line into turn 10 as well. So Aussie got into the grass before setting his lap. He's gone late on the throttle, hitting the apex. I must say a much slower exit. I'll have to see how he goes into turn 1, if that slower speed will allow him to brake later compared to everyone else. and he can run wide depending on... Oh, sideways!
Whoa!
It'll be interesting to see if he's
drift
actually
there.
cut the circuit. He was that far on the curb. As he comes through the S's, hopefully he can get through here flat after that little sideways moment as he backs off, as I say that, through the S's cleanly. Come out to the bus stop, past the 400 and he brakes. Just clipping the curb, missing the second one. Keeping it clean as he cuts the end. Oh, he's sideways.
Oh, very big slide. And he goes around.
I have a feeling
He's
after that
facing the wrong
little cut through the bus stop, if that's actually cost him and it's invalidated his time, which got him sideways on the gear change as well into the sweeper. So sadly, DMG, I reckon, with the definitely invalidated lap, if that counts, and with that spin. Oh, 2 seconds, I reckon he's lost more than that, so it'll be probably a 111, 112 we're looking at here as he starts drifting now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep,
nah,
it's gone.
He's definitely
so
lost it there.
So DMG will be the first out for the quali shuffle,
round.
unless someone else has a moment that's left. So DMG is the 8th runner so far. We'll see if he will complete his lap.
Must have to
time
have
he
a
does.
big moment. Has a bit of fun coming across the line. I didn't quite catch the time there.
No,
So the game, here he
It's
goes,
off.
he's warming up his tyres. So, this guy, in his rookie season, he's done so much that many others couldn't take, as we said, as he cuts turn 1, and running wide at turn 1. As he's one of the only rookies that has taken his first pole and win this season, with only 4 winners and 3 pole sitters. So he'll be looking to show off the field of championship contenders like Haymaker and Vivid out tonight.
He is doing very well in his rookie season.
Very fast.
A one-man team.
Good old
One
Milwaukee
pole,
Racing.
1 win. It'll be very, very interesting. Hopefully he does well.
Hopefully, as he runs wide oversteer, it'll be interesting to see how he can do this now. If he can get a clean run, he's clean through the final corner. He'll have to use this for him. Through the final corner and onto the main straight. Coming through to turn 1 now.
Let's see if he runs wide. I think he
Clips the
will.
curb. Yep. Use
Very
all
wide
the track.
again.
He's done the fastest warm-up lap of a 111. Hopefully this will continue his pace into qualifying. Just clipping the curb, keeping it flat though. Changing up to 5th and 6th gear. Before the
Very
bus stop,
interesting to
where will
see.
he brake? 300 metres.
The game has done
Just
a
cuts it,
111 on his outlap.
keeps
and-
it quick through the bus stop.
And Mick did a 110 on his flying lap.
So he's always late in the throttle for his sweeper, but keeps it clean. He doesn't want to run onto the grass on the exit of the corner. Here we go, into turn 10. Will he have another oversteering moment where he had before? He runs wide, uses all the track, comes back for turn 11.
Widest we've seen around that corner.
Will he hit the wall? He just so close to it. As he comes to finish his lap. I must
1-7.
say, a 1-7. What a lap.
I'm pretty sure I saw 179 there.
As he starts his lap now in the camo Pertec.
Go, I am back.
Just slowly warming up his tyres. Stopping into
Evan
turn
does
1.
like his outlaps. He did do donuts last time on his outlap.
Well,
he's
I have to see how that
pretty
affects his
good
tyre.
joker.
Here we go, burnout. Drifting.
Yeah, here we go. Hoping for a good outlap here.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh,
He's done it. He's overdone it. Style
I was
points.
about to say going in style. Maybe not.
Style points are all there to play for, and he's ended it in the wall.
He is still doing better than DMG at style points at the moment. I have to give him that. With his L plate on the back.
He doesn't always hit the wall.
Oh wow!
I don't. I think if that was real life, that Porsche wouldn't be physically able to move anymore. But he's still going.
I just have to say, the Supercars reference, if you don't watch Supercars,
Oh,
that's a mega
quick
drift to start off with.
The
But that was a monumental accident.
180 degrees. Thankfully for him, tyre wear is off for this qualifying session. So thankfully, after all those drifts, he won't have to worry about any of that as he sets up his lap.
With 2 poles, will he go again?
Oh, nips the wall. That was a good exit though on his first flying lap. Then how will he go through turn 1? He keeps late braking. Brake disc glowing red, just doesn't run wide. So he's just gone off, but compared to others, he didn't run off the circuit. He has a little sideways moment. Just runs on the curb and the grass. Pretty good lap so far, other than the little sideways moment through the S's. Now they run it through the bus stop. Little side, he's running way wide. He's way wide. He's on the grass. Will this affect his run through the sweeper?
It did.
He's back on the
about
apex.
the same.
He's got a good exit. He's kept it clean. But will that affect his time? He probably would have lost around half a second, nearly a second with that run wide moment and taking too much speed into the bus stop.
143 on his out lap. It was amazing to watch.
So here we go, on his lap time now, he has done a
108 something.
A 108, I
so
believe
not
it was
as quick
a
as
108
the game.
dead, I believe it.
We will try and focus on Haymaker because it is his flying lap, or his qualifying time. Big lock-up for him there.
Oh, and we've just... Okay, we're back. So Evans is DNF'd, so he's left the session. So he doesn't distract Haymaker.
Very clean so far from Haymaker. Will this be the quickest outlap we've seen? It was a 111 by the game, I think it was. A 112 by the Haymaker.
Oh,
big slide
really
there.
Wide. Will that affect his lap? Goes into 4th. Will he keep it? Will he go into 5th? He goes into the rev of 4th. Nearly a G through there. Getting into 6th gear. Could get up to nearly 300 kph here. 185, 187. Just before the bus stop and getting a clean run through. He's run wide again. But as we've
that
seen
must be
through
their
Evans' lap,
Haymaker Motorsport line.
Yep, because Evan ran it before,
Evan did it
so
as well.
Maybe that could be the fastest way through. We'll have to see what the lap time brings. Coming through the final sector now, a little sideways. He's
Bit on the grass there, and wider there.
Can he get a good run out? Because he's kept it narrow for the final corner. Into 4th, he's hit the
Hits the wall there.
What time will it be? It's a 109.5.
Something.
It's a 109.529.
Very slow here at the moment.
Last one out, he'll want to grab all the attention.
Especially for
out of turn 1
Willerton, his sponsor.
Notice he'll be looking towards the top of the times. Somewhere like the game with a 7.9. We can't believe that lap time in comparison to everyone else.
Runs a bit wide going into there.
10, yep. Clips the apex of 10-11 a little sideways. How will he go through to start his lap?
And Vivid Bull, just like Mick had JGRL Esports, Vivid Bull has supercars touring on the side of his car.
Go follow.
They won the competition there. If you don't
Good page
already,
to follow, good content.
do have a big following already.
So he's done at 122 on his outlap. He's gone nearly 290k just before the bus stop as he comes to the sweeper. He's the last one to set his lap.
Very wide there, but not as wide as Mick.
The final sector now, turn 10, he's sideways. He's out wide. Can he bring it back to 10-11 without moving his run through the corner?
This is not what the championship leader would want at the moment.
Here we go, to finish his time, Vivid Bull will set a 108.4, I believe.
So
Yep, Legends of Prime will set the pace as he launches off the line. So we'll run on board with Blaine the Roadie as he looks to chase down and get a good exit on the final corner, chase down and continue through to the pole shuffle.
So if you do not know how a pole shuffle works, the person who wins this little race, they have a 1 lap dash. The person that wins the race will go ahead to verse the person 1 position ahead of them. And then those two will race, whoever wins that moves up again. So Blame the Roadie could end up in pole. Best case scenario for him.
He could work his way through the whole field. He said he wanted to do a bit more practice now. This is the best opportunity to show it when he can.
He is good at big dive bombs as well. I would
Hopefully
be
he can keep it
surprised if we see him go for one at the bus stop.
Depends how the driver's etiquette is and if they're allowed to dive bomb. Here we go, Legends of Prime, setting the pace for the final corner. When will he look to go on the throttle and set the start of the pole shuffle for Watkins goal? He has a good gap, just over 3/10. Now with overdue turn 1, they're both sideways. Blame the Roadie getting down the inside.
He's got
It's
it.
Nearly 2
He's
wide.
done.
He's run wide. Will that affect his run? Just over
Legends of Prime's going up there.
Right through the essence. Who will give way at the bus?
Blame the Roadie's just sitting behind at the moment.
He dives.
He goes for the dive bomb.
He doesn't touch
does
his, what
not
a
work.
great back out though. He was lucky he was able to pull out of that move. Through the sweeper of Legends of Prime out sideways. Can Blame the Roadie get an
Blame the
exit
Roadie
into
tries
turn
to sneak
10?
down the inside there.
10, 10, 11, the only moves left. He won't be able to manage at 10, 11. Can't go for the dive bomb here. Will Legends of Prime just slow on the corner? Can he get a dive bomb? No, he doesn't. Legends of Prime out wide. There's 6 meters separate them. Legends of Prime will take the first pole shuffle and continue onwards as Blame the Roadie is knocked out. So they would have had to move on to Mick and Haymaker himself. But with Legends of Prime, who was in 7th, yeah, so that was for 7th and 8th.
Okay,
so,
so
now
there we go.
Legends of Prime will versus Aussie. So we figured out our little miscommunication. We are actually currently, that was the battle for 7th and 8th. In qualifying, Blame the Roadie will be 8th, and Legends of Prime will now battle Aussie, who will set the pace for the 6th grid position.
So, as our qualifying stand, these are the positions that are set. So, Blame the Roadie in 8th, Ricardo in 9th, Haymaker in 10th, Mick Racing in 11th, and DMG in 12th.
Just reading through the game. His qualifying lap, he can't believe how much quicker it was over 107. He's saying it's a biggest fluke. He's set an outstanding lap, but he can't even believe it himself.
It's amazing from him though. When he needs to step up, he is able to step up and make a good lap. Here we go for the start of Aussie HSV and Legends of Time. Little race.
Down the inside, he doesn't go for it, he backs out as he gets onto the curb. Aussie with the better exit, Legends of Prime running wide.
Sticking with him though.
Here we go, again up to the bus stop. He'll be looking for a move in the final two corners if he can't get it done here. In the sweeper, he locks up. Just keeps it off the tyre barrier. He runs wide. He's lost all the time. Oh, it's such a shame. Little mistake, and he's now over a second off Aussie. It looks like Aussie will continue on now to battle Evan for P5. It's just a shame, just very small. Little mistake can cost you big here at Watkins Glen.
Especially since Haymaker just told us that he was doing high sevens, when he was practicing.
Have to see when that pace comes out. He needs to do it when he needs it most. Aussie jumping ahead. Evan bumping him down into turn one. See how this goes. Hopefully they can keep it clean through this lap. We don't want any mistakes, or no mistakes. Oh, he's put him in the wall. He's absolutely shunted him. They continued bumping through the S's. I reckon I have a feeling one of them is just going to turn each other right here. As he's trying to get to the rear.
It will be very good.
He's just got his brake check it in.
It's only their first lap too. I think Evan's the common denominator on this one.
They've got to keep it all out on track. And that's what they're doing. Evan just on the grass. He's right behind him, bumping him through. Nearly spins him. Evan will be interesting to see that he goes full throttle, because he can go anywhere just before the line, and then they start their lap. Here he comes to the final two corners. Will he keep it flat and get a good run? Keeping Aussie just behind. Will he keep it slow, just sideways? Onto the
Straight
curb,
off the corner he goes.
Good exit, but Aussie's got the slipstream. He can go for a dive bomb.
He's right there.
He's tapped him.
There's a bit of a bump.
He's pushed him off. He's down the inside. He takes the lead through the S's. Just wide, nearly onto the grass. Evan getting squeezed onto the curb. Now to the bus stop. Will one of them go for a move?
Evan does not lose this spot, so he's going to try everything he can. He tries to go around the outside.
He's going to put him in the wall. No, he doesn't. They're both on,
big slides.
We've got 2012 NASCAR.
Aussie ends up in head.
He's back down the inside, side by side through the sweeper.
Wow. This is the best
Still side by side.
I've seen in a while.
Into the final sector. Aussie he has to go for the dive bomb here. And Evan just has to keep it on the track and get a good run into turn 12. He pushes his way through.
So if Evan stays there,
he bumps his way back past. Evan drifting. Can he get the exit?
Surely Aussie's got this. Oh!
Evan's
big bump there.
Drifted it. He's in the wall.
Evan's in the wall.
Aussie wins the race.
Haydo with his new livery that he has freshly made.
He will set the pace for this race as they both turn one.
What do you think? How long do you reckon it took him to put that livery together?
5 minutes. You get a few shells. You get a bit of pattern on. Put it over the top. He's done a quick job after his quality up to put him in nearly top 3.
Running the livery that the car comes with to start off with. Jumps to this one. Very colourful.
Well.
Easy for us to point out who's who.
Helps us out
with
greatly.
the pink.
Aussie right on the rear end. He'll be looking to challenge for those poles. After all, he is 6th in the championship and has Vando in 8th, who is currently 2nd. So he will be looking to gain as much as he can.
Aussie's sitting there very well at the moment. Sitting
Where will
right on
Haydo
the
go?
back.
He's new to the rules. He launches off the final corner. Good exit. Aussie not in the slipstream. He's sideways, he's made a mistake already. Aussie's straight through, bumps him. It's going to be another side-by-side battle up the S's. Aussie keeps it.
Will this end in tears?
Aussie just backing off.
Haydo with the wall a
just
little bit
behind
there.
him. He's just on the rear end, he's less than 20 metres behind. 4/10 or so. Aussie makes a mistake, run wide, and Haydo can use this to his advantage. Doesn't gain too much, they're both wide at the same point. Haydo back on the grass. Will he go for a move? Does he risk it? He looks to the inside, he feints back. Aussie looking
I
now.
have a feeling Aussie might move up another one.
Aussie, yep, he's
I
got this
don't
in the
think
barrier.
Haydo can catch up
Haydo
again.
sideways, he's drawn on the gear change. He's going to hit the wall as well.
In the wall.
Aussie has had a successful pole shuffle so far, and will now move on again. Remember, Vivid, as we've said, is the championship leader with over 160 point lead over Haymaker. He's taken 5 wins this season and 2 poles in both Long Beach and Le Mans. Can he keep the pace up here in Watkins Glen? Keeping it slow through the S's, taking their time. Looking to start the pole shuffle for P3. Vivid setting the pace. Aussie right on the rear tail, less than 5 minutes. He's rubbing him actually onto the main straight. Here we go. When will Vivid go? He's going late as possible to the line. He's gone. He's got a good gap to Aussie, meaning he can't dive down the inside of turn 1 like he has previously. Corner, yes he does, they both make it very smoothly, they're both behind the same line. Through the S's now, Aussie losing more time as he runs wide. Vivid always gaining more time. Aussie just running wide. It's going to cost him up to the bus stop now. They can both get through cleanly. Vivid's
Sorry
gone
about
through.
that one.
Aussie's back. He's gained a lot of time through the bus stop. He's just on the rear end now. Can Vivid keep it clean for Aussie? Speffield dive bomb keeps it just there. The 80's just ahead. They're both using crack. Both keep it clean for the final corner. Vivid just ahead, but Aussie
This
gets
will
the
be
better
good for
exit.
Vivid to move ahead.
Now, Battle Vando 52.
Sorry for the viewers, I missed a little bit of that. Didn't get to spectate in time, so I had to wait a little bit.
Oh, Vando's wide. He made a mistake on the outlap. Still ahead of Vivid, obviously, to start the pole shuffle.
Where does he go? Where does he go? So many things must be going through his head, or has he already picked out a spot to go? Has he planned it? Slows up, and lets Vivid back. Vando looking to have a good race. He can jump a few positions in the championship if he keeps it clean. He goes to the final corner. Does he stop? No, he doesn't. So that's right. He's got a good gap. He's got a good gap.
See what Vando doesn't. Oh, big slide for Vando.
Wide. Oh, that's cost him all his time. It's less than a 10. He's back through. He's lost it all in turn 1. He was 6/10 up at one point, just before the lap started. And now he's lost it.
Just a little bit unlucky there.
He's got the bus stop where he can gain a lot of time before the sweeper. Vivid breaking the slipstream, back in for the bus stop, both on task. Yep, both keeping it clean. Vivid now has an 8. Yeah, he's got an 8, 9, 10 gap now. Vando just seems to be losing out just in every little sector that happens. Now 1 second. Vivid is having an absolute stunning pole shuffle at the moment. Oh, Vando's wide again. It looks to be all over. Vivid will now race again. Next year's 2 teammates will battle off the pole in Watkins Glen. Oh, game.
Oh.
Showing. Oh, he's rolled it.
Oh, he's rolled it.
He's in the wall. He's done a David Ruderman.
Pirouettes up against the fence there.
This is
He's
an interesting
going.
way to... Oh, okay. Is it? He's stuck, and now he's back on the road. Okay, here we go. So see how it affects Vivid. He's already up to the bus stop.
Will Vivid wait for him though? Because the game is supposed to set the pace here.
You would think, yeah, still wait. You can't.
Vivid has slowed down for
Will
him.
this affect his tyre pressures with the game now? If he's drift and roll, getting back up to speed, he will have warmer tyre temperatures. How will it affect Vivid? Here he goes, zooming past. Will he continue or will he wait to be fair? He backs off. Ready to start the lap. Pole position at Watkins Glen.
He goes slow through here. And he goes straight off the apex of the last turn there. Hopefully leaving Vivid for dead. He sits right behind him though. The game's a lot cleaner through that area there.
Very close racing here. They're all side by side bumping up the straight. Who'll get the exit?
Vivid's in front.
And again, get a last gap. Brakes lady bumps him. Can he get? He's on the outside. Can he square back? Vivid's wide. This is going to be so close. He's got him. The game will have pole position for Watkins Glen.
Here we go, we look ready to go. I have a black screen at the moment.
Who will get the launch off the line? Will it be Vivid, the championship leader, or can the game turn this? He's got a good start. Here we go. Vivid will stick it down inside.
Hendo's running
There's
inside with
cars
Aussie.
going everywhere at the moment.
The game keeps the lead. They're all over the exit of turn 1. The game and Vivid just have to pull away from the pack with Evan now in third. He's game. Haydo dropping back as well. He's down to 6th as they keep it single file with the Legends of Prime looking for a move for P4. We lost up the first time. They keep it clean. Vivid's wide. He's on the ground.
So's Haydo. Haydo's got a bit wide, very wide actually.
This moment, he's luckily for him he had that much of a gap.
All of the spots.
Vivid running wide again. It's at 3 wide in the background. I just saw behind the game. He has comfortable lead in P1. All over the exit of turn 10. Vivid wide again. The game is just
Vando
pulling away.
Vando went from 3rd to 10th now.
Oh, Evan up to P2. He's side by side. Evan just pulls out in front. Again, keeping it clean through the S's.
Haymaker looking to make up for his poor qualifying. I reckon I'd say for that. Coming up the back of Legends of Prime.
There's been a mistake up the back that we've sadly missed with BMG now. A fair gap between him and 11th place. Oh, Legends of Prime now down the inside of Brandon Rody. He's got P5. He'll be looking to set his sights on Aussie before he heads away. Oh, Haymaker puts it up the inside of Brandon Rody. Nick's just in the background.
This is some good racing for only 3 laps in. Everyone is everywhere.
From Mick racing down the inside of Blango Road, he doesn't pull it off. Blango Road now 7th, he went up to 6 after that bad qualifying. He'll be looking to not lose any points on Vivid, who we thought would miss qualifying, but he's actually turned up. As the Legends of Prime hit the wall. Haymaker, can he use this opportunity? He's got the slipstream. Really
Mick Racing will be hoping to make up for last weekend, or last week, when he had a shocker of a round at Indianapolis.
Haymaker has lost
both
so
races,
much time.
I think.
Makes it through. Oh, Legends of Prime makes a mistake this side. There's Haymaker on the outside and gets past for P5. A little mistake there off the exit of the curve of P9. Oh, sorry, of turn 9. Has gifted Haymaker P5. Got a close battle for second still. Vivid right dives down the inside of turn 1. Can Evan get the switch back? He does. He goes back to P2. Aussie lurking behind on P4 if these two collide. But as this all happens, the game is just pulling away. Evan's just been tapped. Evan's in the wall. Vivid's in the wall. Aussie's now going to get past. Evan can get past Evan now. Oh, he's got a good run. He's got a good run. As he bumped him, he's on the grass. So Vivid looking for another turn on, and Evan has lost the place to Aussie after bumping Evan through the S's. 4 or 5
Game's pulling away.
These three are just gifted. Vivid trying to get past Evan. Evan trying to keep the podium. Aussie all over the track. Can Vivid get past him on the turn 1 that bumped? Vivid's got a bad exit because of it.
Drift in there.
Look for a move further around the track for lap 5. The game looks to have this in the bag. Unless he just runs wide and makes a mistake, he can cost him quite a bit.
Haymaker looked like he went off there.
Looks to still be in P5. Or am I seeing badly? Because Aussie's right on the tail of Vivid now.
Don't worry, I think he just went wide at turn
Vivid's
1,
made a
and I
mistake
thought
through the
he
bus
went
stop.
off.
Aussie right on his tail. He's lost quite a bit of a gap now. Haymaker's is pulling in on them as these two battle. Everyone starts now to pull away from Vivid. He'll be looking to keep that gap. Looks over just a second, maybe two now, as the game has a fairly comfortable lead onto lap 6. Vivid's run wide, so is Aussie, so is Haymaker. They're all in the wall. All three Haymakers in the wall. There's a massive crash behind them. Haymaker down to P9. They all ran wide at turn 1. Starting with Vivid, who just had the arm code. And then Aussie followed him. Haymaker ran in the deepest and hit the tyre wall, which is spun him back to P9.
HI Vando has made up the best from this, all of these accidents going on. He has gone, not the best starts, going from 3rd to 10th, but he's now back up to 5th after all these accidents going on.
There's time in the mid-pack now. Haymaker will have to challenge his way back through. Just again on Nick first, he's just run wide. Ricardo's now closing in on him. There's damage to his 14 Porsche. Locks up to turn 1, runs wide again. Just keeps it off the wall though. Losing more time to Nick.
Ricardo. Oh, Haymaker's in the wall again.
Haymaker's in the wall, but he has
Ricardo
gained
to
speed
pounce.
on Nick. Oh, he's on the grass.
Ricardo's in the wall.
Oh, they go to the bus stop. Haymaker keeps it clean. Vivid's just lost P2 to Evan, so they're having another battle. Let's go to that. Oh, Evan's suffering with tyre. He's only got 21% on the front left. Oh, he's not even halfway through this race just now. Lap 8. Let's see how that compares to Vivid as they start. That's very interesting. So, Vivid doesn't have any tyre on our screen, but Evan does.
So maybe this one does come down to what you have your settings on normally.
It could.
This race.
If you're on cosmetic only, this can give you a big speed differential to those who have fuel on tyres. As he just runs it in perfectly.
Aussie has a big slide around the bus stop.
It'll be interesting to see how this tyre really affects him. 7 laps to go now, and he's already on 24%, unless we're having some issues with the data.
HI Vando now right on the back of Aussie HSV.
Haymaker has got past Mick.
Just reached more than halfway in this race so far.
Haymaker looking to now find P7, which is about 3-4 seconds with ahead of him with Blaine Verodi and Legends of Time to get him a P6 finish.
Aussie HSV runs very wide in turn 1.
Locks up the
Vando's
Haymaker, still
back
makes
of
it
him
clean.
now.
Got Ricardo and Nick just challenging through the S's. Mick's gained a lot of time on Haymaker. Haymaker must have made a mistake into the bus stop.
8th, 9th and 10th are pretty close at the moment. Haymaker, Mick, and Ricardo, I think this one is.
Yep, Ricardo 10th, Mick P9 looking for a move down to turn 1. Will he go for it? Moves to the inside, he brakes. Onto the curb, sliding is really vulnerable to Ricardo, who definitely has a run now through the S's. The game is just pulled away with this win as Haymaker hits the wall.
The race
Ricardo,
DMG would
will he
want.
go for a move? Will he go for a move? They're side by side, they keep it there. They keep it clean. Can Ricardo get the exit? Mick and Haymaker are off.
Ricardo's into Haymaker, into Mick, sorry. Pushes Mick in the wall a little bit.
Ricardo's back gain nearly 2 positions. If he can keep it clean, someone else is in the dirt in front of us.
That one.
He's lost that greatly. Can they keep it clean into the final 2 corners? Legends of Prime, but that was in front of us going onto the dirt. He's lost some time to blend the roadie. Oh, Haymaker's wide.
Mick's got a good run here.
Round got past
Ricardo down the inside of Haymaker. Pushes him a little bit wide. Big slide. Ricardo's picked up 2. Haymaker, what happened to Haymaker there?
Haymaker must be hating turn 1. He's hit the wall for a second time. Such a shame. He's now
down to 11th.
He's in behind the rookie Haydo.
48 seconds is the gap between first, which is the game, and DMG. What happened there?
So we believe this was because Mick and Haymaker were involved in their crash on lap 11.
Got together.
So we'll have to see if they start line, if they wait for DMG to catch up. He hasn't even made it to the bus stop yet. So we'll have to see. Oh, it's a massive crash. They're all pushing around. One side went sideways.
Legends of Prime's a bit. He went a bit back.
They got to keep speed. They've got to keep a consistent speed. Otherwise, we're just going to have more accidents. When will
under the safety car, that'll be interesting.
So they do look to be waiting for DMG, who's just making to the final sector now. So they'll go probably at the start-finish line. Where should the game go full throttle? There will be no passing
DMG's just ended up in the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall. After all that, catch out, he's in the wall. Oh, what a shame. Here we go. Safety car restart. There we go. No crossing or jumping the restart, as that's Ricardo now on the inside. And they go.
And
so the
I am watching Lane's already in 6th.
Give it down.
Does he go for a dive?
Legends of Prime. What a
big! Surely that's another safety car.
That has to be. That was a disastrous move. It was going. He dived down inside, making it 4 wide. It was just not enough room.
The roadie's move was ambitious.
See if it ends up in another safety car.
And then
gets another good gap.
Just came out of nowhere.
He locked it up sideways.
Oh, and he's gone again. Legends of Prime's just taken out Haymaker. Big accident.
This. Oh, that must be such a shame for Haymaker. He's still in P11. Legends of Prime. And Vando's now in P9 as well. Yep, another safety car.
Oh, there is another safety car.
As Haymaker pile drives the Legends of Prime. What is happening? Is he... So he's just jumped Legends of Prime on the safety car? Okay, so that must have been a redress after the turn 1 incident.
Yeah.
So we'll see where they go.
Legends of Prime has taken out half the field. Well, that's what I think. After that one, that turn 1, that was very ambitious for that move. He was never making that. He was already 3 wide with Blame the Roadie going down there.
He didn't expect everyone to brake so early. I reckon he's just braked too late. He's locked it up and he's slipped. So lap 12.
Or Vando was up in 5th.
He gets a good gap to Vivid, so Vivid can't dive down the inside. Aussie down the inside of Evan. pushes his
Blake
way through.
Murray looks down the inside.
No incidents at turn 1. They keep it clean as all the Porsches head through the S's now for lap 13. Game still keeping in control. 2 safety car restarts has evaporated his dominant lead he had, but can he keep it for the last 2 laps? Or keep it clean through the bus stop. Aussie on the grass. Aussie running wide. Can Evan go down the inside? Aussie's way wide.
Vando's gone down the inside.
Evan now back
Haymaker
onto the
looks to
podium.
go down the inside.
Again, still with a good gap as Vivid just closes up in the braking zone. It'll be these two battling for the win. He's in the wall. The game's in the wall.
Vando's
side by side.
well in the wall.
For
So's
the lead.
Haydo.
For the lead into turn 1, will it be Vivid or the game? The game breaks latest, but wins on wide. He pushes him.
1 lap to go.
After this, yep.
Or 2. After.
Vivid now still side by side with the S's. He just knows ahead. The game's in the wall again. They're bumping on the straight. This will give Evan a massive game if these two can clash into the bus stop. They keep it clean. Still the game points out ahead. Onto the grass. Now Evan straight. This is a 4-car. This could be a 5-car battle for the lead now. Nick and now P5 is closing in. Evan now on the inside of
Evan's
Vivid.
trying to overtake Vivid.
Vivid on the grass.
Vivid does have the inside line for the next corner.
Will he break?
We'll see
He'll break
if that
later,
helps
so
him
it'll
out.
be Vivid. Yo, they were all bumping. Vivid's off.
They
after
all just
Evan
came
pushes
together.
in. Aussie's looking for a big
Slides
move.
in
Vivid's got a really bad exit. Aussie's up for P2.
And now we have 1 more lap to go, guys, in the Haymaker Cup Race 1. I'm not sure if there will be a Race 2. Looking at the time, it's 9:40, maybe not, considering there is ASRL after this.
We'll have to see, but it's a great battle for the podium. 3-car battle with Aussie just ahead. Vivid's. Oh, he's nearly spun Evan. Aussie, keep it ahead. This could be another great podium for him. He hasn't been involved in any incidents. This will be a clean podium for him. Vivid's just... Oh, he's not far enough to get 3rd place from Evan. He's bumping him through the sweeper. The game looks to have this in the bag unless there's another joker in the final 2 corners. Aussie looks to have P2 as well. Vivid's pushing Evan through the final corners. He's pushed him wide. It's too wide for the P3.
Evan big drift through there.
He's got the exit and he's going to grab the podium.
Slid in front too.
What a finish. The game.
That was nearly a photo
Getting
finish
first.
for a podium.
He's finished last time. So it'll be the game on pole for Aussie, Evan, Vivid, Mick, Blaine Herodi, Ricardo, Haymaker P8, Legends of Prime P9, DMG P10, Haydo P11, and Vando starting P12. As they get that way. The game getting a good start, just leading ahead of Aussie. Aussie go for the dive bomb. Evan could still dive bomb down the inside of Aussie. They run all over the track. Keep it clean so far. Aussie getting bumped out. They're in the wall. Aussie's in the wall. Vivid managing to pick up the scrap of the P3. The game getting a good gap over Evan. Haymaker up to P4 after starting P8. He's made up 4 positions on the first lap. We'll see if anyone pits. No one comes in for the first lap. Obviously being the pit lane closed, so the safety car will be enabled after the first few laps and will close on the final few. Haymaker not getting a good run out of pit turn 1. It's a 4-car battle now. The lead realistically. Vivid P3, Evan P2, Haymaker P4. Aussie HSV losing 3 positions. Vando up 5 in P7. Mick down 7 in P12. Shocking start. Haymaker off the track. Just trying to get a move on Vivid. Can he do it? As we look towards the back of the pack now, the Legends of Prime looking for a move on Vando for P7. Will he go down for a move on pit turn 10 and 11? He elects to pull out of it. Can he go for turn 11? Keeps it down inside the swivel effect. His run ups to straight. Vando gets a better exit. He taps the wall. They both tap the wall. And Vando, as they pit now. So Haymaker does his first pit stop. As well as Haydo has joined him, and the game as well. So Haymaker and the game from the front pack. I reckon there's back up the front that I've missed, because the game's just comes to the pit lane, unless he's already done his pit stop, but the Haymaker's just behind him. Be very interesting to see where it heads out. So no, I was wrong. So the game's done his pit stop. Have to see who gets the better jump and how this affects the race from the front, as we have now Evan up the front from the movement. Evan's got a healthy lead over Vivid. Does he decide to stay out in front and keep out in the lead with a fresh gap and keep his tyres cool, or does he comes into the pit lane? So does Vivid, so does Aussie. Everyone's coming in the pit lane. 2 they like to stay out. So Legends of Prime, Ricardo, and a 3rd car of Mick stay out. So we'll have to see right on board with the game. Can he gain? He was in the lead from what we saw before the safe. Before the pit stops. Can he pull out in front of people like Evan and Vivid, who did have a good gap between the two? So we could see Vivid drop maybe 1 or 2 positions depending on how this plays out, as they all roll out of the pit lane. The game's had a good. Evan's lost it in the pit lane exit. They'll be side by side through the S's. Evan on cold tyres. They're bummed. And the game takes the provisional lead. As he just nipped the ball. He's got a comfortable gap now. So now Legends of Prime, he stays out, so does Ricardo. Will Mick, no, he stays out as well, so it's like 5 of 15.
Aussie HSV's into the back of Haymaker here.
You have to see, the first 3 haven't done their pit stop yet, the rest of the field has. So the game has the provisional lead from Evan, with Vivid 3rd, 4th with Haymaker, who hasn't been on the game, as he's under attack, as we're saying, from Aussie, Vando, and Blake. They're very close behind. Haymaker's got a good exit. Will he go for the dive bomb? He does, he locks it up. Aussie got the same rate of contact, he taps on the wheel, gets a good bump and run. Now through the S's. Good to see if these top 3 pit, or if they decide to stay out. Legends of, oh, he's made a mistake into the final corner. Does he decide? No, he continues on. The top 3 will continue on as Mick's now battling Ricardo for P2 on track, but provisionally probably in the midfield. Legends have come slowly through turn 1, the others 2 are gaining on him. Haymaker's made it past Aussie HSV, a little gap between them. Vando close behind as well. Aussie definitely down inside of turn 1. Haymaker, it's a little gap, and he decides he locks up again. He's going to run wide, it's going to make his exit. Aussie he's in the wall. Can Aussie get past? He's done it. Effective P4 on track, and Haymaker pushes him back into the wall.
Vando's hit the wall there too.
Vando's going to get the boat.
Aussie pushed him wide. And Aussie's gone into Haymaker.
Oh, that was a massive crash on the back straight. Aussie threw that in front. He's now on the grass. He's run wide. Haymaker's going to be down the inside, and Vando cool as well.
Nearly took out Haymaker actually.
Oh, he's going to be on the outside now for turn 10. Remember, this is for P4 effectively as one of the first car's pits. That is Ricardo and Legends of Crime. Oh, sorry. Ricardo and Nick Hipstead and Track Legends of Crime has pitted. And Haymaker pushing his way through and Aussie. Vando plays behind. Does he really go for another dive bomb? Haymaker slightly moves in the braking zone. They're all tangling into turn 1.
Rory's starting to catch up here.
These three are really slowing each other down. The two wide S's, Aussie into the wall. They've got to keep it clean. They don't want to safety valve with it, otherwise this could stuff up the 2 leaders. They haven't pitted yet. Aussie pushing his way through. Oh, Haymaker's in the wall!
Big accident for Haymaker!
He's collected Aussie. This could be a safety car. It's involving 2 cars. Haymaker's dropped back. This is a shocker round for him. He got P8 in the first race, and he's dropping to the field for race 2.
These poor leaders if this is a safety car.
Oh, the game must be having nightmares. It's going to be what he's third safety car, and he's been effectively leading all of them with the 2 pits. It doesn't look to be. Everyone's still going full
Maybe it's not a
pace.
safety car.
Wrong call for us then, but Haymaker's back to P9. He's not having a good round, but he's still with Aussie, so technically they're both lost together. Haymaker locks up into turn 1, he's lost more time. Aussie, this is just going worse from worse. Haymaker's losing so many points to Vivid right now, who's in the top 3.
Mick pits this lap, and so does Ricardo. So both of the 2 leaders are in.
Okay, so now you've got to go to the game, because the effective leader, ahead of, I believe, Evans, and he's going to could bring home another podium for Haymaker Motorsport. Vivid in P3 at the moment, so the top 3 have got a pretty good gap between, and then Vando after Haymaker and Aussie collided at the bus stop. We wondered if we would ever see an accident there tonight, and we have seen our first in race 2.
Maybe there is a safety car.
Yeah, everyone's bunching up into turn 1. Looks like it could be. Yes, it is.
And the others are just going to the back? What's
yeah,
with that?
Sure. Procedure would be, last time when this happened in Brands Hatch, they went to the back of the field, people who had pitted. It would be interesting to see where they do the restart, because everyone's going to start. No one keeps a consistent pace on the safety car, we've all learned that.
So Mick is 8th and Ricardo is 11th. They are the 2 that hit. And DMG is in 12th. Taking out himself at the back. All alone again. They are very bunched up. What do you think will be going through the driver's minds at the moment? You're a bit of a driver yourself. In this situation.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, I was about to say maybe he go for the restart. He's gone for it. I was muted. because Evans close behind now. He got P3 last race. He can go for... Oh, he doesn't. He is a late broker into 10-10. Evan bumping the game. We've got 6 laps to go. It'll move it down the inside towards the back of the field as well.
Bump there from Vivid. Evan's sliding a little bit.
DMG is looking, can he get a kill on Evan? He could at least make a mistake. Haydo and Legends of time, bumping through the S's. Keep it through, good job.
I'm going to try and keep my eye on these top
You got to keep that for 5 laps to go, you really got it.
I think I might watch from Vando onwards.
Yep,
Vando goes for a dive on Vivid.
Yep,
Vando's going for a podium.
He went on the grass, he's still on the grass now. Ben on the outside, can he get it done? Did he have the inside line, turn 11? He breaks late, he's such a good
break later. Oh, he slides a little bit.
Can he get the exit
How
line to
does he
turn
make
1?
that work?
It seems to be the case for him. He just gets late, uses the runoff and uses it to his advantage. But can Vando get down the outside of turn 1? No, he doesn't. He thinks he's done. He's down the outside. He wants it. He wants that podium so badly, but the game still has the lead from Evan P2. Vivid P3, Vando P4, and Blackwood Reading P5.
Hopefully Vando can just keep his nose clear here. Maybe let Vivid go a little bit. You'd nearly guaranteed a fall.
There's been an accident towards the back that we've missed. Legends Upon is down to 12 and way off the field. DMG is up to 9. So...
Safety car, maybe?
I don't think so. Really interesting. But DMG is now up to 29. That's pretty good. Ricardo P10 and Haydo P11 has been a real incident there. Have to see if it is a safety car. I don't think so though.
Oh, that should be a safety car. Aussie's turned around his teammate at Blame the Roadie. Blame the Roadie for his bang.
You never want that within a team. That's rule 1.
Blame the Roadie is the team manager
Oh, Haymaker runs right at
Whizbang.
31. Yep, it is the safety car.
And Aussie
so you work
took
right.
safety car.
So 3 laps to go. Where will they start Vando passing? With it on the safety? What's he doing? He's on the grass. He's gone for the lead. I don't think he's understood that there's a safety car. He's back into P4 now. He's looking for a podium. So I'll run my ball looking for the safety car. This last time. The game so far is the fastest I've ever 17.1.
I'm gonna go for watch the restart from DMG.
You're right, okay. I'm on board with
He hasn't been amazing at his starts.
Game this time though, he went from
See how
P11,
this
he went back to back to P9, so he has everything to gain, you know? But here we go, so they're all bunching up into the bus stop, there's a big crash event bumping, okay, and we're back to
They're
restart,
off.
3 laps to go. So the game, he doesn't, I wouldn't say he has a satisfactory gap over Evan. Vando running really wide into the dirt. Can Vivid maybe go to P2? So, for the game, no one seems to be able to change the game. He could go for his 3rd win.
Big lock-up too for DMG.
Oh, Vando's made a mistake. He's lost so much time with Vivid. Haymaker right on his tail. Coming to turn 1, oh, Vando misses the apex. They all run the wire using all of the track. The game still has a little, about 5 car length gap between him and Evan. Vivid's in the wall, everyone's tapping the wall.
Vando hit the wall a little bit.
We just got to gain as much speed as
Vando might go, Haymaker might go for a dive here.
Oh, he thinks out of it. Oh, Vando's wide. It's a 2012 moment, but Haymaker's got the switchback. He's in the P4, he's behind Pivot. If he can get past him, he'll gain some points back in this championship battle.
Vando's right there on the back of him. I wouldn't count him out yet.
I wouldn't count Evan out of this win. He's right, still on the tail of the game if he makes a mistake.
Haymaker runs very wide. Vando's right on the back of him.
Oh, too wide. The game on lap 14 with 2 laps to go. Can he keep this win or this third win? Evan wide, he's drifting. He's in the wall. So
Vando looks like he's going down the inside of Haymaker. He's there. He gets it done. Vando gets it done on Haymaker.
It can change all before the bus stop.
Big Racing's going for 1-2 on Haymaker. Haymaker's just lost 2. And Blame the Roadies there too.
Battle for Lee's still heating up. It could be a 3. Oh, Vivid's just making this like I was about to say it's a 3-car battle. It's more like a 2-car battle. The game is just, he hasn't been able to get a good restart. And Evan's right on him. You've got to watch this for the final lap. This could be a final lap maneuver from Evan on game. He's right on the tail. Can he get the exit? They both tap the curb. The game's got a bad exit. Evan, he's got the slipstream leak. He can move down turn 1 really fast. What will he do? Oh, he just feints, comes back in the line, gets a better run. He's going to have to slipstream all the way up the hill to the bus stop.
Last lap is to be a 1-lap sprint for these guys.
Evan down the inside.
He goes down the inside.
Oh, they're bumping. Can the game get the side drive? No, he doesn't.
The game
the
will
lead
not
on
be
the
happy
last
with
lap.
that.
Oh, can the game take it back? He's got to go for the bus stop. He'll go down the inside here. He's in the grass.
He's going.
He's pushed in.
Taps him.
What a fish. Side by side with the sweeper.
And he's gone.
He's got the lead back. What a final lap. Can Evan make the final ditch move? The final 2 corners. Lift it and dive on. Can the game take his 3rd win and sweep the night? Evan's got a good run. He'll dive. No, he doesn't. The game is going to sweep the weekend at Watkins Glen and will no doubt be rookie of the year this season after taking his 2nd win ahead of Evan and Hibbard 3rd and Vando Beautiful. What a night.
Amazing.